I got this black power fist and I'ma let it sing. Go against the grain, you find your freedom when I let it ring. Bands in my hand and I ain't talking about no wedding ring. Both wives with me, y'all dig me, that's another thing. They love me no less cause I give them more. Tending the sleeping, that's by the door cause I can be cooking and shit ain't raw. So you better watch it come out of your jaw. Back out of the office, it's on 50 and if you get busy, bitches some more. Like here's the line, this is different, this must be pushing hard to the core. Going hard for whatever I want in this life. Pocket of money and honeys for night is the kingdom of heaven, but hell is the life. That's just a nigga that's chasing the joy, addicted to everything I should avoid. What's in my head, I'm feeling the noise, trying to fill in the void of a nigga destroyed. Easy and smooth, she said smooth as fast, but I be more than smooth. Iggy on me with this curry in the deck, got Jordan pool. Shot like clay, told him step up or get punished. And barbecue you green niggas, pussy got a abundance.
Everybody trying to shine, I'm a laser focus and I lift my arm, I'm not praying, I'm trying to raise the ghost in them. Tapping with the steel, man, I want to give a toast to them. I'm down to earth, similar to the dirt, you niggas going in red alert. When our king touch on this earth and trust is over. The accuracy at your majesty, we take you more than most of them. Training for this combat, these mortals can't get close to them. Feeling like my mind trap is caged with a ghost being. Listen, we got ribs, y'all got holes that y'all bone on the side. Please the man on the throne in the sky. After camp, coming home, no surprise. Made it clear, you don't want smoke with the gods.
You fool, you break, I ride around with a trunk full of hate. On go, fuck bricks, save jakes, fuck snakes. Pick a side, choose your fate. From the 7 to the 8, you fuck boys can relate. Strapped with this 38, drop a come up off my plate. Who want war with the Saints? We like Shaq up in the paint. Want the heat, watch us bake. You watch us 50 make you shake like Al Pacino on the tape. I let on fly, watch you flake. Church boy born ruthless. Guess the now will leave you toothless. Found out where you stay. Homeboy, don't make me do this. See you be moving clueless. Jot you down on my to-do list. I can really catch you tooless. You be capping on computers. Don't make me bring my shooters. Connect the dots like Bermuda. In my hand I hold your future. Break you down is nothing to you. See we roll around with Max. See we roll around with Rugers. See we used to the mix. Don't let our righteousness fool you.
Testing my patience, boy, you drawn. I put this metal to your face like a pedal to the floor. You question my gangster, why would you question me? Like this weaponry ain't popping like them bottles in my section B. Cut off his legacy, that's a vasectomy. May that boy rest in peace. Or may he rise again. I come up under wiser men. Don't make me have to ride for them or leave it in the Father's hands. Lord be with you. Don't make me draw no pistol. I hop out with more than missiles. They gonna more than miss you. No, you don't want these issues. There's nothing more pleasing. This here in the knees beating. Them things squeezing. His brains leaking. Load up them dragon bullets. You see them flames breathing. Them burn stains and blood stains that them things leaving.
Walked in like let's get it. Top 3, this top business. Can't tell me I'm not living. Get fired, better stop grilling. Can't avoid what I came across. Walking up, be a downfall. Can't call us the underdogs. How the fuck is we under y'all? Looking bad, put your man on. Getting busy, I'm hands on. Pistol hit you like the Holy Ghost. Bring your life to a dance song. It's going down, better take cover. Fuck friends, I got brothers. Trying to kick it like finish line. No sweat, wintertime. Like what is they saying? They thought I was playing and see how I'm coming, but how can you blame it? Know that I'm heavy, I'm sick to the method. I'm ready already, I'm ready to flame it.
Hey, somebody hold my drink for me real quick. Matter of fact, give it here. Let me try something out. Here we go. Let's get it.
I tried to tell them that I'm top 3 and they ain't listen. I dropped and I made shit change cause I think different. Don't run from a damn thing. Tell them niggas that I'm with it. Here to build it now, so make room if I'm in it. Moving like the Raiders. Black boots on, chrome smithing. Drop his top, catch him with his dog. Now his roof missing. He an artifact, bury him alive. Living proof, nigga. 1906. My 9 in the truth, nigga. This ain't nothing new, nigga. You think so? You don't know me well. Niggas say they beat me before. Yeah, you know we fell. Tell them niggas join the wave. Don't wait till the ship sail. I can tell you about the war. Miss me with them fairy tales. Trigger like a hairpin. Push your shit into a ponytail. Chopper big as a horse. Clip hang like a ponytail. You gonna have to join with the Army or the Navy SEALs. Some black Air Forces. The Secret Service, you still taking L.
Yeah. What's going on, man? What's going on, everybody?
What's good?
Give me 1 second. I just want to share this out. You know what I'm saying? I'm want to send this out to Oh, the ladies. All right. All right. So I'm gonna send this out. The water for everybody, man. Thank you for everybody that is subscribe to the channel.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Right. We appreciate your subscriptions. Keep getting them out, man. We still gonna be getting some more content out. Trying to tell you this page is gonna be lit. I say it every week, man. You know what I mean? I was out in Florida last week.
Yeah, man. What was up with that?
Oh man, Florida was wild, man. It was pretty good. You know what I mean? It's hot as hell. As soon as you get off the plane, man, the damn humid air just hits, man. You forget that is that time of year. You come back home and it's like, where my sweatshirt at? You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, it was good, man. I was out there with my family, you know what I'm saying, and had a good old time. You know what I mean? Went to a little a wedding.
What man, what happened at the wedding, man?
Oh man, just what always happens at the wedding. You know what I mean? At the wedding, it's getting more and more clubby at the ceremony, man. You know what I mean? Because they was playing the good music in the church. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, shoot, hey, party it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but you know, folks, you know, you still got you see a lot of people that was they had this picture that they took. It was so many women at this joint. But they took a picture of all the kids that grew up in the church, and then they took the picture, and then a DJ music cut on, and you was like, "Damn, church ain't shit. They ain't learn a damn thing." I mean, soon as it was like, "Don't stop," you know, you might as well say Luke came on, man, because they just started twerking and everything, and you got some Jones that swear they dudes. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it was, you know, but
so they was married. So they got married, and
yeah, they got married. They came together. Like you know how the Bible says when Mary and Joseph, you know what I'm saying? They had already did their thing before the ceremony.
Yeah.
That's basically how they was.
Oh, okay.
You know it was. I mean, because you know, now you got to test out the Doonies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't just get with somebody and now y'all married. Now we're gonna go to the ceremony and get married. Now it's like you gotta get with them, you gotta have sex with them, you gotta live with them.
Oh, before the whole
marriage thing. And then it's like, do I really want to do this? Whereas, you know what I mean, once you actually lay with them, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So because I was listening to the show last week, man, I was like, yo, man. Y'all had me cracking up, man.
Yeah, because we were talking about the sister, man, said she had 8 kids, man. But then she was gonna try to make the one cat wait.
Yo, how you gonna make
the new cat? She gonna try to make him wait when she got 8 kids. The kids look like the growing chart. They all was like,
damn. Her name should be Ocho.
Yeah.
Good night, man. You want to wait? You want to make that the last ball after you done had 8 kids? Your pussy ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you gonna make him wait, and then once he actually finally lay with you, he gonna be like, damn, I should have been tested this out.
Yeah, but I mean, I was just watching the movie. Shout out to Dashiki, you know what I'm saying? And man to South Central, because Sean went with Dashiki, man.
He definitely did.
You know what I'm saying? She had 8 kids. Shout out to Shabar, man. Yeah, Houston and Vegas. She said, "Are we locked in?" I'm locked into the Vegas one.
Yeah, the Vegas one. I might have to go ahead and do that.
Yeah,
man.
But you know what I'm saying. So, is there hope for a sister that got 8 kids? Yeah, it is hope.
Yeah, somebody
out there. You know, what I'm
understand.
Go ahead, you got it.
No, I was just gonna say, understand. You know what I mean? Like you understand what you're trying to put a brother through. You know what I'm saying? And you know, lower your standard. Understand if you want something, you got to be willing to wait for it.
Look, if a woman got 8 kids by 4 different niggas, daddies, she is horrible at picking men.
Yeah.
She's horrible at picking men, and she should, you know, learn how to pick a man.
Right.
You know, but she hasn't learned that because maybe her daddy wasn't around to give her the game.
Right.
Like he should have been. You know, mom ain't gonna give him the game, ain't gonna give her the game, so she gotta learn it through trial and error.
Right.
The unfortunate part of it is that she doesn't learn, you know, that easy. She learns the hard way.
Or she thinks she's masculine, and she thinks she tough, and she got more male in her than the dudes that she date, and she use and abuse them and don't realize that they actually use and abusing her.
Yeah.
And they drop that baby off in her and then slide off. You know what I mean? Because no man, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all, sisters. You know what I'm saying? No man wants another man's kids like that.
Yeah.
No man wants another man's kid. He want his own. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of dudes that be like, yeah, I want to find me a girl with no kids.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But the girls with no kids are like young.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
or young, or you know what I mean? They got a lot of mental stuff that's going on with them. You know what I'm saying?
They're young. So if you try to find a woman without no kids, you a certain age, like if you're like, you know, in your late 30s or 40s, you're gonna be hard pressed, because those women are like in their 20s, early 20s, you know what I'm saying, early 30s.
Right.
Now, if you do find an older woman that don't have kids, it's either she's barren, like where she can't have no kids,
or barren,
or she's just crazy as hell.
Right.
Like Vivica Fox.
Right.
Like she's just that type of broad. Like as soon as you meet her, she's like, I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. I want a man that's gonna be here.
Right.
I want, you know, I'm an equal. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got a hell of a lot of ground rules.
Right.
That
she got a lot of standards.
Right. That is just gonna emasculate the hell out of a man that's gonna try to attempt to try to be with her.
Right.
And so she's just gonna, you know, she just has that demon on her that just want to be alone.
She want to be both partners. She want to be the male and the female. You know what I mean? Until she at home and the batteries run out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now it's just like, dang, I wish I had me a man. Or when Christmas come around, you know what I'm saying? Or Valentine's Day come around and her friends at work is getting gifts, and she got to send her own gifts and put you know what I mean, secret admirer.
Yeah, and that's what it be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hold on. Matter of fact, before we keep going, can I get a shout out to Shabar, shout out to Hawar, shout out to everybody, man, who've been rocking out with us, man. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like a sister, man, a woman in the world, man, who got, you know, and then think about it. You got to deal with these 8 kids,
right?
You got to deal with these 8 kids, and you got to deal with their fathers, because their fathers might be in their life.
They might be. Or because I actually know somebody, one of my wife's cousins, you know what I mean? I actually call her Ocho, but because she deserved it. You see, wild like that. But she got 8 kids, you know what I mean? And it just ratchet as hell and been in and out of jail, you know what I mean? Doing all types of crazy stuff. And it's just like, at some point you like, dang, are you what they call it when you addicted to sex?
What she's a nympho.
You know what I mean? Because it's just like, dang, you locking up with anybody. Now, one of the baby daddies, he was real cool. You know what I mean? He took care of his son and everything like that. But some of them boys, they just going over there, getting high, running train. You know what I mean? And then it's like, oops.
Mm-hmm.
And I got caught, you know what I'm saying? And now you got one of them kids out of the 8, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just like, you know, they not really in the life, and she's not really in all them kids' life like that, because the grandmom is now taking care of the daggone kid. Right. You got to worry about the grandma. That's what you got to worry about.
They in the club.
Yeah.
Some women are in the club. You know what? Like for me now, personally, I don't want to be with a woman with 8 kids.
Hell no.
Right. Now, I would prefer if I had to be with a woman, for, you know, and have kids with her.
Right.
Like I would prefer that all the kids in the house look like me.
Right.
Or you know,
have
you know
my
what I mean?
name or something. You know
like,
what I mean?
okay, yeah, you look like
that's
me.
Mine.
Yeah,
that's
you
mine.
look like me.
That's
you
mine.
know what I mean? Because
you get a cheeseburger. You get a burger with cheese.
Right, because the minute you try to start to assert yourself over the kids, it's going to be a problem.
You're not my daddy.
Right. And they're not going to listen to you. And then when you try to, like, you know, make that step to say, nah, y'all kids going to listen. Y'all kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm the adult in this house. And I'm paying bills in here.
Right.
The minute you try to do that.
Usurp your authority.
Yeah. When you're gone, they're going to be having a meeting about you.
Damn right. Let's jump them.
Yeah, they're going to be having a meeting about you and figuring out how they're going to get you out of there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you might have the baby dad who's crazy as hell.
Right.
She might have like
She
two
definitely got
niggas
one.
that's crazy as hell.
Definitely do.
Hey, look, that want to see their kids at 3 a.m.
And that one
there.
And that one to still come over there and pop it off once every now
Right.
and again.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He come over there, he see that she actually got a good dude, and he like, damn, man, that's my plan D. You know what I'm saying?
So don't blow her cover. That's crazy, man.
Keep her covered.
Keep your cover. Don't blow your.
Yeah, because
I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Listen, man, make better choices.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's what it come down to.
yeah.
But-
Don't be so quick, man. I mean, you know, and if you are gonna live that type of life, man, you know what I'm saying, at least be protected, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like at least
Strap up or something,
strap
I
up,
mean.
protect yourself, you know. And just, you know, don't be so promiscuous,
Right.
you know, and all of that kind of stuff. So,
Right.
you know, it'd be good to go.
Yeah. But
All
yeah,
right?
nobody want them kids, man. Sorry.
But yeah, but I mean, it's sisters out there that are fruitful, you
Yeah.
know, like fruitful sisters, man.
You know what?
But you just don't have to be with so many men.
Right. And it's, you know, my it'd be tripping me out sometimes because people that be wanting kids aren't able to have kids, but the people who don't deserve the kids be having them out the yin yang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like they take for granted that what they have, you know what I'm saying? And you know, these kids be stuck out there with no parents. As soon as they turn 18, you know, they kicked to the curb, they kicked out in the streets. And that's one thing that I hate to see. I hate to see when, you know, the father is not in the household and the mother coddles the child for so long and to the point he doesn't know how to protect himself, he don't know how to act, he don't know how to defend himself or nothing. And then they
Right.
get tired of him as soon as he turned 18.
But the father is gone because your mom was a lousy bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why your father is gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I really had to see it, you know, growing up.
Come.
And you see like a lot of fathers aren't around because their balls was in the balance.
Right.
Meaning that they decided they tried to be a good father.
Right.
But all the hurdles that they had to jump through to be able to be the good father, dealing with her craziness,
Right.
dealing with you going to go pick up your son or daughter and she not answering the door.
Right.
You know,
Ooh-wee.
you driving 2 hours to go pick up your kid,
Right.
and she don't answer the door. Or and then when you on your way home, and you about an hour back into your ride home, she answered the phone. You know, the games,
That's heavy.
all of that kind of stuff. So then now that brother that might not have that type of strength, I'll say, you know what? To hell with her and the kid.
And the kid, right.
I'll talk to the kid when the kid get old enough to
And I'll try to explain to the kid when they're older now.
Right, exactly.
Why it was up. But that kid ain't gonna understand that.
Right.
All that kid gonna understand is you was not there.
Right. So then now and so to that kid and that baby mom, you're a deadbeat, right? But across town with the other family, you father of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you went out and started a new family and you fathered a year over there. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it goes.
Right.
You know, it's crazy that it's like that, but it's just the real. And so, you know, I give my own personal, you know, thing. You know what I'm saying? I was that cat that drove back and then had to turn all the way back around and go back. You know what I'm saying? Because your daughter or your son don't have nothing to do with what's going on with you and your baby mom. So you have to go the extra mile if you want to actually be a good father. And you know what I mean? In this time right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you might be dealing with a broad who just want to sabotage your relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you dealing with a broad that turning your son, let him do whatever he want to do. You know what I'm saying? And you come over there and it's just like you trying to set rules and boundaries. But you know what I mean? That other household is letting them do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I can imagine what Dwayne Wade baby mom is going through. You know what I mean? With his son and what's the chick?
And Gabrielle
Union.
But you know what? She probably don't even give a damn. Because she probably getting a check.
She
probably getting a check, you know what I'm saying, from their family. And she just, you know, she ain't in social media. She ain't saying nothing about nothing. She probably don't even give a damn.
Yeah, she probably don't.
She probably like,
hey,
look, man,
it is what it is.
You go take this little nigga and you raise him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take this little, you know, stipend to this little, what's that called?
child support check, whatever.
Not child support. What's it called when you get paid per diem? I'll take this little per diem that you're giving me every month to stay away.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people that are out there get paid to stay away. I'm not saying that that's the situation,
right?
But you know how like you got people that are rich and famous, right?
Right.
And those rich and famous people have uncles and aunts that are drug addicts. You know what I mean? Uncles and aunts and you know what I mean? That are, disgraces to the family, right? Stuff that we live with, right, on a daily basis. You don't think that those celebrities, those people that are rich, are just paying them just to stay away and stay out of the limelight and don't say nothing? Like, I don't want nobody to know that I'm even related to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shut up, don't say that. Don't.
Right. So here is here's some money,
right,
per month.
Right. Just keep it quiet. You agree.
Somebody with $100 million, right? Jeez. Somebody with $100 million, $50 million. What is, $700-800 to stay away to somebody that they don't want the public to know about?
Good night.
That auntie or that father that you have that's a piece of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or that mother that's a piece of shit. Here's this money and just stay away.
Stay away.
And don't get on social media, and we good. You can keep getting this money and nobody ever have to know that I'm connected to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I know that that's happening.
Hell yeah. For some regular folks, man, give me a stack a month. And I'm good. I won't say nothing. I won't tell nobody.
Right, exactly. Because a stack a month is
like, what's $1 million to Kanye West?
A stack a month.
I mean,
a stack a month is what people are making on Social Security.
Right.
Stack a month. You go out at 62, that's what you can expect.
Damn.
You go out at 62 years old, you're gonna get about a stack. You know what I mean? You wait to the whole 65, you'll probably get like 15, 16, 1700. You know what I mean? And that's contingent on the fact that you got a pretty decent job.
Right.
You had a pretty decent job.
Right.
And if you got a pension, that's even better.
Right.
Because you get the pension on top of that. But just for the average, you know what I mean, working brother.
That's what you got to look forward to, man.
Yeah, the average working brother.
For $1,200 a month.
$1,200. That's it. It's fixed income.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. So if you live, you got a wife or something like that, and you get your little $1,000, $1,200 a month, through your retirement that you're gonna get every month from Social Security, that little $1,200, you figure you got, y'all might have rent, y'all rent or y'all mortgage might be $1,000 a month.
Gone.
You got $500 to put on your mortgage, and then you got the other $600 to get like your little liquor, your little beer that you want to drink.
You're gonna kiss the baby on that.
But at that point in your life, it ain't no drinking none of the Douce.
Right.
You're not drinking Douce. You're not drinking, Glenlivet's like you got right there.
Right.
$80 bottle and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You drinking, the cheap stuff.
Right. You drinking Erkenjerk.
Right. You drinking the cheap stuff.
You drinking Still Reserve.
Because what? You want a fixed income. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put my Still Reserve in the glass.
And you don't have that type. That's the reality of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like brothers who be hustling and selling drugs, they don't understand the reality of it later on. That's going to catch up to you.
Yeah, because you ain't got no insurance. You ain't got none of that stuff. What you going to do when you at the cane age, man? When you got the Hatter Walker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you going to do when you got to take the pills for your hip? You know what I mean? And when you got the gout in your toe.
Yeah, when you got all of that stuff, man, that costs bread.
That costs money, man.
That costs bread.
That costs a lot of money, man. What you gonna do when you slip and fall and you end up and you got to do a hospital visit and they hit you with that $50,000 bill?
Forget about the ambulance.
Ambulance.
Forget about that. That's $400. You know what I mean? $400. So it's
everybody roll in an ambulance car. Throw your hands up.
Yeah, so forget about the ambulance. Hey, look, you can't afford that. You better call somebody and get them to take you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's rough.
Right.
It's real, man. Like, it's real, man. My stepfather, man, you know, he passed away.
Right.
And my stepfather, man, I mean, he was getting $800 a month. 800 a month.
Damn, that's no money.
No money.
No money, man.
8. You know,
yeah, my pop worked all the way, you know what I mean, to a good age. He had a nice little pension in security. But guess what? He only wasn't working for a good, I say 2 years before he died.
But check this though.
Like, that's crazy though. Like, when you think about it,
he was working. He was off for 2 years, and then he died.
He worked all the way up. I mean, he really only enjoyed 2 years without working.
And then you know what?
Like, I wouldn't want that for nobody, man. That's crazy.
You know what? I look at it differently now. And the way I look at it differently now is this, right? The way I look at it different is that everybody don't have the kind of life that, you know, that you might have.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, now in this generation, this not saying the new generation, but the generation, I would say the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're that generation where things started to become a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? This is my opinion, right? So I'm talking about people now that's in their 40s, and, you know, late 30s, people in their 40s or whatever. Now you at a point, like, this generation is like people that got ambitions. You know what I'm saying? People want to be actors. They want to be on social media. They want to be
everybody want to be social media,
right? But
it's so easy now,
right?
I mean.
But for the generation,
really,
sorry,
no.
But for the generation, but for the other generation, like, you know, my stepfather, my mom, and all them, they don't necessarily have those same aspirations.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? They just go to work every day. They go to work, you know, they blue collar. They call them blue collar.
Right.
Blue collar people that just go to work every day. And to them, working is doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Kinda.
Like, you know how they say when you stop working, you stop moving, that's when you start dying?
That's exactly what happened.
Right. That's
exactly
when you start
what
dying.
happened. My pop even said that. He was like, yeah, you know, I got to move around. I think I'm going to get a job at a school.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what, you going to be an NTA and just be harassing kids all day? Like,
because,
you know what I'm saying?
When you don't got to go to work, right?
Yeah.
Think about this, right? When you call off from work,
right?
You just like, man, I'm calling off today.
Right.
Most of the day you probably sleep.
Yeah.
You sleep. You get some sleep. You get your sleep on.
Watching all the Jerry Springs.
Yeah, you probably get up, watch some TV, fall asleep while you're doing that. Next thing you know, it's 3:00.
Yeah.
But when you get old, it's like you go to sleep. You ain't got to go to work. You ain't got to do nothing. It's just like you sleep all day.
Right.
You wake up a couple hours, watch some TV, fall back to sleep, probably sit up to a certain time, and then go to sleep again.
Damn.
And it's just like you just kind of repeat.
Right.
You know, that every single day, all day.
Your body is not used to that.
Right.
Your body is used to the same rigor mortis that you was doing before that.
Right. So you don't go out.
Right.
You just probably, you know, if you do have to go out, you probably go to the store real quick and come back home. Right. Go grab something to eat. That's why old people's cars be in such great shape.
Yeah, kind of.
Right. Because they don't never drive.
They don't drive nowhere.
Right. You just wake up and it's pretty much your day is centered around the bed.
Right.
In the house. So you're not exercising. You're just eating whatever the hell you want. You're not doing anything. You know what I mean? But at least when you was working,
you was getting up, you had a routine.
Right. You got up, you know, like, I got to get up in the morning. I've got to go to sleep. I'm getting up in the morning, but I'm going to be up all day.
Right.
Until I got to come home and, you know, and do whatever I got to do and handle everything. Right. But the point is, you're up.
Kids come home, you're like, hey, how was your day today? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. All right. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go back down in the basement where it's Freon and
right,
where we got all the stuff, all the killer chemicals. I'm gonna go back down in the basement and just sit down there for the rest of the day and get cancer.
Right. So that there, man, was just like, to me, you know, and that's I'm not saying that, you know, anything that a person does is right or wrong.
Right.
But what I am saying is that, you know, I kind of see things differently because when I call off, I just lay around all day.
Man, when I
and I can imagine if it was like that every day. And without having the ambition and motivation, you won't do nothing.
Yeah. When I ain't gonna hold you. When I got laid off from my one job, when they just laid off the whole freaking department and everything, I was out of work. And I'm gonna tell you, that was the best freaking time because, you know, like you said, you lay around, you ain't gonna get up till 11, 12 o'clock, you know what I mean? And just was like, you know what? What's the binge watch? That's when I started watching Game of Thrones and stuff like that. Let me binge watch something. I don't even watch shows, but I'm gonna binge watch something. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, you're right. You know what I mean? You get up, you watch TV, you go downstairs, you make a nice meal. You know what I mean? You so used to just having like a little cheese and crackers, you know what I mean? But now you making whole sandwiches with lettuce. You know, people don't, you know, when people make sandwiches, they don't put lettuce and tomatoes and they don't make a real sandwich like a Wawa joint, you know what I mean? They just put a little ham and cheese, put the mayonnaise on it and eat it. Nah, when you off work, you getting lettuce, you chopping up the lettuce, you cutting the onions nice and round and everything, slide them on the joint, you decorating the joint, probably talking while you putting the sandwich together. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
you're doing all that stuff.
Just to add, you know, to what you're saying is it's like, you know, the reality of it is that everybody wants money.
Right.
Everybody want money. Everybody want to live the good lifestyle, you know, and there's nothing wrong with living a good lifestyle as long as it doesn't compromise who you are and your integrity. Right. But everybody wants to live a good lifestyle, but it takes a certain type of person to live that type of lifestyle.
Right.
You know, a person who's a millionaire don't even sleep. They're up at 4.
Damn right.
Every day they're up to get on it before everybody else is on it.
They want to be on top of them daggone stocks.
Right. If you're not a person that can wake up at 4 o'clock every morning, wake up, you know what I'm saying, and get up early on it before everybody else is up.
Early.
You know what I mean? If you're the type of person that can work all night, you know, work all night on your computer, figuring out this, figuring out that, working and doing this and that. If you just the type of person that just, you know what I mean, you just want to go to work for 8 hours a day, come home and chill for the rest of the day, you're not gonna be a millionaire.
Nah, man.
You know what? You know, Salaki, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
Salaki.
I'm just agreeing with you, sir.
And you can see it when you go into the to the bodegas, right?
Right.
You go into the corner store and you see people in there playing 1,000 numbers. Give me 33, 30, 50, 50. Give me 22, 27, 50, 50. Give me 319 straight. Give me 330, 50, 50. Give me 129, 50, 50. Give me 152, 50, 50. Give me 138, 50, 50. Give me 100, 50, 50 box. Straight.
Damn.
Give me that. You know what I mean? And you be waiting in line like there's an old person that's in line that's trying to hit the lottery.
And you know what you should say? Why y'all coming here to do it? They don't never win.
And they're working. This is what I'm saying. There are people out there that is working to win the lottery.
Yeah.
Like, the odds is so crazy.
Let me tell you something. My rib hit. You know what I'm saying? But there are people, and I didn't find this out until after, right? There are people that actually be like, oh, you hit because you went to this spot and this spot has been known. It has a high ratio of this supermarket here. You want to go to this type of supermarket in this type of area because these are the places that actually hit. And they do it like you can go look online on how to strategically hit the numbers. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hit them joints. And folks be really into that shit, but they don't realize, man, it's like that one game in the casino joint where it got like the whole pile of change is standing up and you keep putting the coins in and hoping that shit'll fall. And then that shit fall and it gets stuck to the glass. You know what I mean? Like nothing comes down.
Right.
Like it's dang near impossible to hit them joints, man.
Captain Ariel, you in the building?
Hey,
put up a 1 if you still here. I need to know. Captain, he said, occupy until I return. Keep it up, mighty man. Oh, man.
Mosaic Christ, sir.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with it too, man. Damn
cool
right I'm a
that,
mighty man.
Yeah, man. We go to war.
Damn right.
I stay in the war. You know how like
a lot of stuff though. Yo, somebody who posted, oh no, Cap sent me that today. Cap Ariel sent me a picture of a dude. It said he was like people at barbecues trying to hide from eating glizzies.
Oh man!
And the boy was tearing the joint up. He had a pair of salt and vinegar chips, and he was tearing the joint up. Like, shoot,
look, man,
I'm gonna eat my daggone hot dog.
I'm gonna eat a hot dog, man.
We ain't gonna go back into it. We finished that daggone debate.
But brothers, I'm gonna tell you something. Brothers, right now in Tennessee, before that goddamn storm,
I bet you will get a daggone hot dog.
Yeah, they're gonna be getting that hot dog.
Yeah,
right? You're gonna be begging to get one off the grill,
especially in Tennessee, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. You know they probably put that good salt. Nah, see, here we go. You know what I mean? Now they got me second guessing what I'm gonna say on this joint.
There you go, Cap. When you said whenever you go on vacation, you sick of it about 5 or 7 days, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's really
like, you ever heard of staycation?
Vacation to me, no, I haven't heard of that.
A staycation? No. Staycation where you just stay home. You
take
you take the days off. And you just stay home for, you know what I mean? You don't go nowhere.
And that's
you in your drawers all day.
That's not a bad thing. That's actually a really good thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
get your rest, man.
Stay home. With the rib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all
she can go to work. They can go to work. The kids go to school.
No, I'm talking about when you don't ever get that chance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you know what I'm saying that might be some things. I mean, this is all personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anybody else had to do anything, but sometimes it might be cool. Maybe y'all could just ditch work or something like that and go do something nice.
Man, shit, I used to do that all the time, man. I would ditch. Go ahead.
No,
I would ditch work, and I would go grab my son and pull him out. Pull him out of school and be like, "Yo, we out, man." And that's
dope.
That shit was live for me when I was a kid. I'd be at school, and it seemed like it would be the worst freaking day. And then my pop would show up and be like, "Yo," they announce the Azar War report to the principal's office. You're like, "Oh shit, what I do?" And you get there and your pop there and he like, "Hey man, let's be out." You like,
right?
We out, and you going to the zoo, you doing some shit, you know what I mean? You like, damn, this shit was the loudest day ever. So it's good to do that. If you got the ability, man, take a day off, take your family out, man. Take a day off, go get your rib and say, hey, man, log out.
If I could, right? Now, my supervisor is a white man.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me something, right? He's 62 years old. He told me, he said, when I was younger, he said, I remember he said I had a Jeep. I had a Jeep he said, I remember it would be during the summertime months, and I had a Jeep and it didn't have he said I would take the doors off, take the roof off. He's like, I would take the doors off, take the roof off and everything like that.
Take the roof off.
He said, I will remember driving into work. He said, I would drive into work, and he said, I remember that I wanted to, some of those days I wanted to just ditch work and go to the beach.
Man, it's many times.
And he said I didn't. He said I just came into work.
Right.
But he said, now looking at it in hindsight, now that I'm 62 years old, he said that's one of my regrets in life.
Is to ditch work.
Is that I didn't ditch those times. He said that I didn't ditch work and go to the beach those times that I wanted to go.
You got to do it, man.
To go. He said that's one of my biggest regrets in life.
Yeah.
And I see that, and I'm like, you know what? He actually got a point there, because there's times when you want to go do things that you want to do, but you just say, man, I got to go to work. I'm gonna just go today because they got something going on.
Right.
And
let me tell you,
and they need me. Right. But then it's like. And at a certain point, it's like, to hell with what they need.
For real.
Go do what you got to do.
For real. And I'm going to tell you, you know what was dope about that too? Well, not dope, but you actually go back the next day and actually work better, and you get more stuff done. You know what I mean? I've ditched a couple times work. You know what I mean? We had this thing back in the day. It was called VTO. You know what I mean? When it was like, our work was so clear that it was like, voluntary time off. If you want to go home, go home. Now you ain't getting paid for it though. You know what I'm saying? Man, let me tell you something. It's something about when you go into the office and then you just like, you know what? I'm gonna go home. You're awake, you're wide awake, you know what I mean? And it's early in the day, and it's like your mind just be like, I'm gonna do this, I could do this, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I've done it sometimes where I did the VTO, came home, did a whole bunch of stuff. My red came home, was like, damn, you clean? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like a beautiful day. Like, yeah, you know, I came home, you know what I mean? I decided to do blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And this is like, oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a different type of feeling when it makes you feel like you in control. You know what I mean? When you just be like, you know, I went in the day, but you know, like this happened actually on Monday, this past Monday. I came back from Florida and I forgot I actually took that day off and I went to work. And I went in and I signed in and that John said, nigga, you supposed to be home. And I was like, well, I'm gonna go home then. Yeah,
that happened to me too. I went to work on a holiday. I went to work on a holiday, and they was like, "Yo," I was like, "Yo," I pulled up to work and wasn't nobody there. I'm like, "Yo," so I called my supervisor, and he was like, "Hello," and I'm like, I was like, "Yo,"
he pulled up to work, and
I'm
nobody
like,
there.
Yeah, I'm like, "Yo," he was like, "Hello." You know, like he just woke up.
Hello.
And I'm like, yeah. I said, I'm at work. I said, ain't nobody here. He was like, oh, today's a holiday.
Damn.
He's like, you didn't know? And they still, to this day, this was like years ago, and they still
laugh at
me when it's time for a holiday. They always tell me, hey, tomorrow's a holiday, don't show up.
Don't show up.
Yeah, because I showed up to work on a damn holiday.
You showed up on your day off. Like Craig got fired on his day off. You showed up to work on your day off.
And guess what day it was?
What?
Martin Luther King Day.
Damn!
It was Martin Luther King Day. I showed up at work and they was like, damn, nigga. You the nigga that show up to work and we all home.
On a nigga day.
Yeah.
You gonna show up on a nigga day off?
Yeah, because I didn't think Martin Luther King Day was a day they would even
damn, that's funny as hell.
You know what I'm saying? I never worked at a slavery where they had Martin Luther King Day off.
How you gonna not show up on a Black History Month day?
They was like, nah, go home. You know what I mean? You good. And I was like,
you're not gonna show up on the Martin Luther's Day? The
Martin Luther Day.
The Martin Luther Day. The Martin Luther, not the other, the Martin Luther the King.
Yeah. So yeah, they you know what I'm saying? So I would say, man, for every brother, every sister out there, man, look, man, you know, take your time.
Enjoy your life, man.
Right, because
you got
all the overtime, all of that stuff, man, at the end of the day, you're not gonna get nowhere further than what you were.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
we put too much. No, you go ahead, sir.
And time, sometimes time is more important than
damn
money.
Right. Damn right, man. We put too much time into pleasing our oppressor. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to get too serious. I'm like, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying?
Keep your cover. Don't blow your cover.
We put too much time into pleasing people who make money off of your presence, of your being there and them not. You know what I mean? Best believe they taking their days off. Best believe they coming in just to show that they something, and then they going home and they taking that shirt and tie and that suit jacket off and they going to the beach. You know what I'm saying? So every now and again, man, listen, man, do you. Like, you know, in my position, folks used to come to me all the time. I used to hate when folks like, yo, I'm sick. Man, stop acting like you sick, man. You got to go. You got the days, man. As long as you got the days, man, do you. You know what I mean? I could care less about what you ain't got to call me and act like you sick. Like, I ain't feeling too well. Like, you got the COVID? No, I ain't got the COVID. I just I know it's not that. I know it's not that. You know, I'll be okay tomorrow.
Right. I called out this week.
Yeah,
I called out this week. I was like, look, man, I ain't gonna be able to make it.
Yeah, man. The way I used to call out, I'd be like, I ain't coming in today, man. I got the time. I'm not coming in. And they be like, all right, no sweat, man. Be like, all right, we see you tomorrow. I might be there tomorrow.
Yeah, because in my slavery,
late.
we get a week sick time.
Word.
But you have to call in.
Yeah, you gotta give them at least a half hour. You
gotta tell them. So
yeah,
I call in. I'm like, I ain't gonna make it today.
Yeah. I don't do the sick voice. I don't do none of that. I just be like, yo, I ain't coming.
Matter of fact, I don't even gotta say I ain't gonna make it. I just text them now.
That is the best thing to do. Be like, yo, and I be waiting for that okay. You're like, yo, you don't feel right until you get the okay. Like you be like, shit, I ain't coming in today. You be sitting there waiting about it. Why this nigga ain't respond yet?
Yeah.
He said, you get that okay? You be like, yeah. I'm by myself.
Well, we live, baby.
Where the laptop at? Say no.
We live, baby. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, you know, that's pretty much how it goes. And take that time and enjoy life, man.
Yeah,
That's all it really boils down to, because it's nothing that you're gonna do that's gonna keep the company going.
Right.
The company's gonna go regardless.
It's going to go regardless. You're not that. I mean, well, you are important, but you're not. Don't think that you are what keeps everything going.
Like, they won't fire me because I'm the one that keeps this company going.
It's all going down.
Yeah, and guess what? They're gonna fire you, and it's gonna keep going.
It's gonna keep going.
Yeah. So shout out to brothers and sisters, man, who want to stay home sometimes.
Yeah,
right?
man, stay home.
Enjoy the family. Shout out to Coolio.
Oh yeah, damn.
Shout out to Coolio, man. Coolio passed away.
You standing on my life, living in the gangster. Yeah, the white people's anthem.
I think Coolio had a white woman.
It probably was. What's the chick? What was the chick in the movie?
I think Coolio had a white woman. I could be wrong. Sloggy.
He probably. I don't know.
But
them white people love them white. You couldn't tell white people wasn't hood when Gangsters Paradise came out. Everybody they know that. I was talking that with my rib today. I was like, what are some of the white people's rap songs that where they feel as though they know rap music? You know what I mean? So Gangsters Paradise was definitely one of them. Another one was Ludacris Joe lick you from your head, because when I was in college, that was the red cup in one hand, cigarette in the other song right there. You know what I mean? Because they had the red cup in his hand, the girl, and they had a cigarette in his hand, and they did this move right here.
Mm-hmm. So many people.
You couldn't tell me white folks ain't know about them and the Saint Lunatics.
So many people, man. So many people is going out, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So
it's like the old
passing away.
Kind of man. The old rappers is dying and the young rappers is getting shot.
Yeah, it's like so many people
man.
going out, and they just really make you, really appreciate life more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you see so many people, going out of this place.
Yeah.
Man. It's like, I don't want to be one of them.
Nah.
I want to stay here as long as I can.
Not without accomplishing everything I need to accomplish.
Right. At least to keep doing the work.
Damn right.
If not, anything else.
Right. I want people to be at my funeral like,
yeah.
that nigga was good, man.
No, I want people to be at my funeral like, man, he lived a long life.
Yeah, like
and when you're 90 something,
right?
Then nobody
we knew he was going down.
Yeah, when you 90 something,
right?
It's like,
we knew. It wasn't a surprise. Yeah, I mean that nigga. We was like, damn, when he gonna die? It was on some old Betty White, Queen Elizabeth type shit. Like, what is this dude going to die?
My supervisor told me, he was like, my father passed away, and I was like, damn, how old was your father? He was like 95.
Good night.
That's it. Well, he lived a
long
nice,
damn life,
nice full life. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, right. I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? He lived a nice full life.
Yeah,
man,
that's real good.
I mean, if you're black, can black people really say
they lived a nice full life?
That they know somebody that was 95?
I mean, I know my grandmom.
Now, I'm not saying you can't.
Right, yeah.
But I'm talking about the majority.
Nah, man, because they say the lifespan of a black person is like 75.
Right. 0 to 75.
0 to 75, yeah.
Right.
And my pop was like right on the cusp.
My stepfather died at 69.
Yeah, damn.
Right before, and he died in June. He would have been 70 in July.
Yeah.
July 10th.
And my pop was right on the cusp when he passed. I was like, damn.
So was that of what?
He was like, my pop?
Yeah.
He was like 70. I want to say he was almost 75.
Okay,
you know
75.
I mean? He was almost there. You know what I mean? And he passed. I mean, he might have been younger than that, now that I think about it.
So really, he lived, so statistically, he lived 10 years past the statistical time lifespan for a black man.
Yeah.
Because a black man is 65.
Good night. Yeah, I can't.
That's the lifespan of a black man.
And midlife crisis is at like 30 for a black man.
Yeah, right.
Niggas at 30 be like, look, man, 30's the new 20.
Right, like real shit. Like, I mean, like, my rib was like, yeah, men go through a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
right? So
I haven't hit that yet.
So it's like when a brother get like in his 40s, he wanna rap. He wanna rap.
That's what it meant. Like
he wanna act. He wanna do everything that he ever wanted to do in life because.
So it's midlife
because it's like you come to terms with your mortality.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel young. So it's midlife because I remember he was talking about the other day when we was like, you got to address your age and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's midlife crisis. 40 years old going to the club.
Okay, I would say midlife crisis. Mine haven't started, but I would say it would probably be maybe like 40, 45, 46,
something like that.
Yeah, like in the middle.
I would think it's like a depression though. Don't you got to be like in your mind like I got to look young.
Well, I guess it's when you come to your, when you come to the realization that, it's, and I think that maybe might be a part of getting old.
Yeah.
But it's like, to me, I'm not saying this is absolute anywhere, you know what I'm saying? So don't try to clip me.
Nah.
But what I am saying is that, it's at a certain age, you start to really come to terms with, hey,
I'm getting up there.
Yeah, I'm getting up there because this is the age where I hear a lot of people die.
Damn.
That I've heard about.
I think now it's like 50, 60, man. You know what I mean? People getting their 50s and 60s. But you know what, man? Listen, it don't matter how healthy you are, how old you are, whatever. You're going to die. You know what I mean? Everybody going to die, man. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about it. One day I will. One day, that's just part of life.
So it's like you just want to, you want to make sure
niggas die every day,
in the best possible position.
Right.
Make sure that you get to do
right.
What you want to do.
Damn right.
And when you realize that that job is gonna be good when you're not there. They're gonna be all right.
They're gonna be all right.
8 hours, right?
Don't put so much put more into your family than you put into your job.
Right,
like
because
you were saying.
Family means more than
it means
anything.
everything.
And family, the truth, the truth, that's when I feel the most alive.
Man, you damn right.
So
you damn right.
Hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
This is the most. That's why I feel as though, and I understand, like in general, we talk about like he in his prime. I understand that because we in this truth. You know what I'm saying? And we have the ability to take back the years that we lost. Messing around with a lot of BS.
And
you know what I'm saying?
To your point, what you brought out was heavy about prime.
Prime.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of women, they think that they're in their prime when they're 21 or 22 or 23.
Nah.
And you're not in your prime when you're that age, that young. You think you are because America makes you feel that way. So you feel like I got to have sex with everybody I can have sex with at 21, 22, 23, 24, right?
Right.
But the reality of it is, man, your prime ain't going to be until you in your 40s.
Man, I ain't going to hold you, man. These 50-year-olds is, man.
50s, whatever.
Some of these 50-year-old women is just looking mighty.
Yeah, they get in the gym.
Yeah.
They competing. Right, because they got to compete with these women that are younger.
I seen there was there's a TikTok.
Especially if you're single.
Yeah, right. It's like you got up
Yeah.
on a mic if you're single.
Yeah.
But it's a TikTok. These three chicks, you know what I mean, grandma, mom, and daughter, and they always be doing the TikTok dances and everything. And they finally they revealed the age, which was like retarded as hell because one said she was like, they were saying the grandma was like in her 40s, the mom was in her 30s, and the daughter was in her 20s. And I'm like, me, I'm looking at it like, damn, y'all ain't learned shit.
Yeah.
I'm glad the 20-year-old broke the curse because she ain't got a 12-year-old daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the first two made sense because it was like she was 12 years old. Girls, they had kids at the age of 12. You know what I'm saying? But then the mom was saying she was 31 and she was saying that her daughter was 25. I'm like, you goofy as hell. Like
31 and
like,
25.
Y'all is lying.
The fuck she at?
6 years old?
Yeah, 6. Tripping, man.
Goofy as hell. But they be on the joint, they be doing all the TikTok dances. You know what I mean? It's 3 of them. And it's just like, damn, man, like our generation has the young, like grandmoms is like 40 years old, like 40, 42, 43.
Right.
That's not
big mama no more.
No, they ain't big mama, man. They young hot mama.
They in the club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They in the club.
Cougars.
Getting it on.
Yeah. Like that one chick that looked real good, you know what I mean? she's supposed to be like 50 or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she be walking around with them little monster slippers on. Y'all know who I'm talking. Yes, I know about you. I know y'all seen it.
She goes viral. She goes viral.
She goes viral the daggone time.
Yeah, man. So that's
we know about it.
That's what we talking about, man.
Yeah.
Yo, can you give a bomb for Big Maine? Class, man. He be in class. I hope this brother get a name.
Yeah, man.
Go get his Hebrew name.
Damn, man.
Let's start rocking out.
Damn right.
Yeah, let's get
it. What else going on, man? Speaking of old women, where we at?
26.
All right, you want to clear
one more.
Let's talk about and we can always pick this up another time too to get a little bit more deeper on it. But speaking about older women that's beautiful, Nia Long.
You know, Nia Long she has been the standard of beauty for a long time.
She's bad.
You know, a lot of rappers talked about her.
Yeah.
A lot of rappers talked about Nia Long. They dropped her in their rap songs.
Hell
like that. But at the end of the day, man, Nia Long, I think what we think is that beauty is the tell all. You know what I'm saying? Like beauty is,
but nah, Nia.
What I mean is to say that we think that when a woman is beautiful, she's not subjected to the same things that
a regular woman,
regular woman would be subjected to.
Right.
And
look at Janet Jackson. Look at Halle Berry.
Right. You can go either way. You can go with a girl with a big butt.
Yeah.
Girl with a big butt. To the average brother, you be like, wow, she got a
big
donkey. Yeah, she got a big old butt, right?
But she get the same.
But to the dude that's having sex with her,
it's just
every night. He's just like, this is just a big butt. I'm just having sex with a girl with a big butt.
Right. And I want it with one with big breastises.
Right. I want to now that I had sex with this girl with a big butt, I done slapped it. I didn't put baby oil on it. Hold on, I'm a blow my cover.
Keep your cover. Don't blow your cover.
I done did everything, right?
Put baby oil on it.
Yeah, I done did all that, right?
Right.
I did everything I could do.
Right.
Now I don't want a girl with a big butt. I want a girl with a regular size butt.
A girl that don't have to put baby powder between the cheeks.
I might have had a girl with the big breastises.
Right.
The big.
She got to put baby powder on the breastises.
Yeah, I got the girl who had the implants. Oh, and then it's like, well, I'm tired of having a girl that had the implants.
Right.
I want a girl that doesn't have implants.
Right. I want the ones that have chests that don't need bras.
Right. So it's like she
just wear wife beaters.
Right. So exactly. So it's like no matter what you say you want,
right.
It can come a time when you want something else.
Right.
So with Nia Long, it's like, yeah, Nia Long is bad. And we know that because she's one of the top women that we have for Black people.
But you know what? You know what's crazy? That's the first thing that they say is like, damn, we can't do nothing. Because even Nia Long is getting cheated on.
But if I could, the nigga who got Nia Long,
right,
which is the basketball player from the Celtics, right?
Coach. Yeah, coach.
The coach from the Celtics.
Right.
He sees women all the time.
All the goddamn time.
He sees groupie chicks all the time.
From what I'm hearing is that it was on some old Deshaun Watson type, some inappropriate type. You know what I mean? That because he got suspended. Okay. So this dude risked his job. Hold up. You married to you're not married. You getting engaged. You engaged to Nia Long, and you not only did you cheat, but you risked your job.
How did he risk his job?
Because the chick was an employee. Okay. He did some inappropriate type stuff.
Oh, to the employee.
You know what I mean? To the employee. So he actually got suspended from his job on top of him cheating on Nia Long.
Okay, so
you know what I mean? So it's like this boy did a double whammy.
Right. So because
you know what I mean?
He's around, remember?
Because he's ham.
Basketball, right? He's African.
He's African. Remember, he don't know why he's doing that. You know
remember, basketball, they on the road, they going everywhere, they around other women. They, you know what I mean? You think just the players are subjected to that, but no, the coach is subjected to it too.
Right.
You You know
Listen,
what I'm saying?
Shouts out.
So,
If I
go
may,
ahead, no,
sir,
go ahead.
I want to give a quick shout out to Nia Long. You know what I mean? I just want to tell you, if Ham shows you who he is, believe him.
Right. And
Get away from Ham. Get
Right.
you a regular brother, and he'll take care. Come to the ISUPK and find a brother in the UPK, man.
And
Straight up.
it's just so far fetched. I mean, in African culture, they do have multiple wives, don't
Damn
they?
right.
I mean, it's just so far fetched. I mean, if you look back at Good Times, I mean, the man that Thelma got with was an African.
Right. I remember that episode.
Right.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
an African. And guess what? She didn't want to get with him because she knew that when he went back to Africa, he would have multiple wives.
Right. You know, that we're gonna have to have somebody on here one time and have a discussion about that. Because the fact of the matter is, if women would have known that the whole idea of multiple wives and understood it would probably be less drama in a lot of these relationships.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, of course, now I understand. I would believe, like, you know, there are some that still know and still, you know what I mean. But the fact of the matter is, you would still, because understand, you got it in the back of your head. That's what that whole women intuition is. The whole women intuition is that men ain't shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And guess what men's intuitions should be? I don't give a fuck.
Okay. and, you know, and you brought up a heavy point. You brought up a heavy point. And
Right.
I just want to just really hit on it real quick.
Go.
Right. The point you brought up is that, you know, women, they have it in the back of their mind, but they're not willing to let it go.
They not
what they were brought up on.
Right.
And the values that they were raised
Right.
on. And the values that they were raised on were the values of the oppressor.
Right.
And this is why they will not let it go.
Right.
And a lot of women that do know better, they still have that in the back of their mind because it's just that one thing that they're unwilling to let go of.
They can't.
Because that is the thorn in their side. That's the thorn in your side.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that you have to overcome to actually, you know, have the freedom that you want from the issue that you're dealing with.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's, I mean, we gonna get into it deeper another time.
Yeah,
man.
tomorrow, man. Yo, we're gonna go on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, right? Yeah, we're going on. Y'all better check out the new skit. We're gonna do it tomorrow. Whether we gotta do it in the building, whether we gotta do it wherever we gotta do it,
whatever,
man. We're gonna do this skit. We're gonna get it out. Man. We're gonna get it out Sunday. We gotta do it. Because the first skit we did is old now. It's old.
And, yo, people really responded to the last skit we did. If y'all ain't seen it, go to Ruin Speech, Vidcast, and check out the video.
You know, the last skit, nobody gives a damn anymore.
Nah, it's over.
It's over.
All right, we gotta get the next one out.
Stop.
We gotta
stop.
Man, we got plenty. I got some Jones in the book. Cat always be calling me. Got some more joints to think up. I'm trying to tell you, man. We gonna be pumping them Jones out like crazy.
So shout out to Captain Ariya.
Yeah,
maybe he'll be here next week. Priest.
That's right.
We got Priest of War, man. Big Main.
You know
what I'm saying? Friday's skit was fire. Most High in Christ, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Shabar, Barack, Lana, and everybody else who's in here that we don't know. All right? Y'all keep up the good work. We'll be here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Around the same time, same line. Y'all already know what it is, man. Captain Isaiah
War.
And man, and we are Rooting Speech. And we're gonna get up out of here because we gotta go and get some chicken, some child
frickins.
All right. So because y'all are such a good sport, we're gonna go ahead and take you out to the skit.
That's right.
Here we go.
Hey, what's good, Zariah, man? What's up? Get your ass up. Oh, man, you always be tripping. What's going on, man?
What's good, Red?
Hey, man, they was clowning you at work today, man. So? I mean, we watched the video a couple times, but we really couldn't tell if it was you.
Yo, how's your eye?
Oh, it's cool. God damn!
What's up, Rock? What's up, Rock? Yo, let me get one of them flyers, man.
Man, I ain't giving you shit. You better get the hell out of here before Cat Pop come out here.
Man, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that, man? I'm trying to come to class, man. Why you acting crazy?
Man, you need to go do that.
Man, I ain't giving him shit.
Man, what? Man, you ain't gonna give me shit. We need brothers to come to class.
Damn, man. Ite me yato me tara no tato.
Man, you fucking fucking racist, man. Give me this goddamn flyer, man. You acting crazy, Holmes.
Man, fuck you.
Oh, shit.
Tebow, nigga.
What? Who?
Tebow.
Damn, I ain't been to class in a minute. Shit. Oh, shit.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Red? Thanks for the bike. What you got on my ties, homie?
I ain't got nothing.
I thought you already collected the time.
I did, but I want Red's 10%.
Stall him out.
What's up, Red? What you got on my ties, homie?
I ain't got nothing, man.
Oh, yeah. You got something.
I ain't got. Hey, man, that's messed up, man.
Shut your ass up or I knock your ass out.
Yo, Tebow, man, that's messed up, man. Give him his money back.
What money?
You right, man. What money?
Hey, man, why ain't y'all help me?
Yeah, man, I paid my tithes.
Man, that's fucked up. If it was y'all, I would have helped y'all.
What about the time he took the ties from me in Rod's backyard?
Oh, that was different.
Man, let's jump him.
Man, sit your ass down, man.
Man, I got mind control over Tebow. When he here, I pay my tithes. But when he leave, I pay my tithes.
Man, damn, man. I should have just paid my tithes, man.
Man, that nigga gonna cry in the car.
He should have paid his ties.
Shit, real shit.
This shit is endless. What I speak is the truth. I don't care if it's offensive. 12 rounds hit hard, and this shit gon' go the distance. Way to exit cool, but wait till you see the interest. Know that we them niggas when we walk inside the entrance. Put me as the GOAT, you should be honored to get a mention. All my clips is standard, but I still get extensions. Switch on the big 30, sound like when it's spitting. Album so high, I had to give them an extension. One West till they bury me. Yeah, that's the commitment. Don't trust the soul, niggas purring or they hit this shit. What I speak is the
What's up,
truth.
y'all?
I don't care if it's offensive.
What's up, Red?
Life that I chose, no turning
Thanks for the
back
bike.
in this. They don't
What
understand.
you got on my ties, homie?
No forgiveness, rain on them.
God damn, man.
What I speak is the truth. I don't care if it's offensive.
God
Life
damn.
that I chose, no turning back. They don't understand when we tell them no forgiveness.
Tebow, nigga. Tebow.
Reincarnation, so you know this endless. I'm solidified and stamped. That's why I walk with a signet.
I wanna do-
Salaya, what was good? Be like, man, that's fucked up. If it was y'all, I would have helped y'all.
All right, word. Man, that's fucked up. If it was y'all, I would have helped y'all.
Blameless, and if you ain't the same, I'm against it. Was born with this shit. The other half, I'm just gifted. 20 on me. Wish a nigga would so I could spend.